past continuous and past perfect continuous are almost used with the past simple tense. Why? Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. Today's grammar lesson is an exciting one. We are going to learn the difference between past continuous and past perfect continuous. At the end of this lesson, I'll give you a test to help you understand them more. So, let's get into it. Let's start with the grammatical structures. The form of past continuous is subject, was or were, verb ing. The form of past perfect continuous is subject, had been, verb ing. So, how we do form the negative? Just put not. For past continuous is subject, was were, not, verb ing. For past perfect continuous is subject, had not been, verb ing. What about interrogative? For past continuous, was, were, subject, verb ing, and for the past perfect continuous, had, subject, been, verb ing. Grammatical structures are done. Let's move on to the next step. It was raining when you arrived. It had been raining when you arrived. What is the difference? In past continuous, it was still raining when you arrived. The actions are happening at the same time. So, the past continuous tense refers to a continuing action or state that was happening at some point in the past. In past perfect continuous, it stopped before you arrived. Usually, in past perfect continuous, there is an evidence of that finished past action. What's the evidence here? The ground was wet. Why was the ground wet? Because it had been raining. So, the past perfect continuous shows that an action that started in the past continued up until another time in the past. When Julia was cooking, Tony arrived. Still cooking, two actions are happening at the same time. When Julia had been cooking, Tony arrived. She was cooking, but she stopped cooking when Tony arrived and she hadn't finished cooking. That action is still incomplete. So when Tony leaves, maybe she will back to that action. She will finish her cooking. What is the evidence? Maybe the stove was on. From all examples here, if you look carefully, you'll notice that past simple tense here, the past continuous and past perfect continuous are almost used with the past simple tense. Why? First, when we use past simple in a past continuous tense, it shows us that the past simple action happened in the middle of past continuous action while it was in progress. I was washing my hair when the water ran out. When I was studying, I suddenly felt sleepy. Second, the past continuous also gives us the background and the past simple as the main action. When the sun was shining and classical music was playing, I sat on my sofa and drank my Americano. Here, the past continuous is giving us a mood. As you can see here, there can be several things happening at the same time, and the past simple acts as a main action. When we use past simple in past perfect continuous to show a past action. So, It tells us how long the action continues up to a point in the past. We had been living in Berlin for 3 months when we had to leave. She had been working at the company for a year when she met James. Here, the past perfect continuous emphasizes a duration of time before something in the past. The word for is a great way to show a duration. But you can also use since. We had been living in Berlin since 2006 when we had to leave. She had been working at that company since the summer when she met James. Is there any similarity between these two tenses? Well, we often use these tenses to show an action interrupting another action. To express interruption, we use when and past simple. Besides when, you can use other conjunctions of time like while, before, by the time, and until. While I was jogging, it started raining. She had been studying before Danny called her. He was cooking dinner until his mother got home. By the time the teacher came, the students had been reading half part of the text. Okay, little warning. We cannot use continuous tense with the stative verbs like love, hate, belong, believe, understand, be, and etc. We only use it with the action verb such as run, hike, sleep, eat, and etc. As I said before, now let's do a mini test. Here I have tenses. Here I have 5 sentences and you have to choose which are the correct tenses. You can pause this video to do this test. Okay, now here are the answers. Number 1, 3, and 5 indicates a duration of time. Number 2 and 4 shows the actions are happening at the same time. Right, that's it for today's lesson. So how did you go? And how's your score? You got 5 of 5? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also don't forget to connect with me on all of my social media. See you next time. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.